Hey guys, this is Crazy Kylo bringing you the Uncharted 2 Crushing Glitchless guide for Chapter 22, Part 2. This video will cover the general route, along with the ideal movement, include all fight strategies for the chapter, starting from the bridge to the end of Chapter 22, and also include anything you need to know in this section of Chapter 22. So with that, let's get into it. Okay, so this is Part 2 of Chapter 22. We just came down from like climbing this tower. We went through a cutscene, and you're gonna just kind of hold up left from as soon as you get out of the cutscene, and as soon as you can move, you're gonna RC, and this is just gonna set the enemies up again how we need them to. And then you have to do this relatively quickly, but I'll kind of show you. This will put you behind this pillar, and there's two things that need to happen here very quickly. You're gonna have a grenade, so you're gonna aim about right here, and you're gonna throw it. So you're going to try to do that as quick as possible. The whole reason we're doing this is because you can kind of see at the bottom below the menu that there's a shield. And if you do this, like, I probably waited a little bit too long because I was trying to show the exact spot. But if you do this fast enough, you'll kill those guys. And it's really just to get rid of the shield because he is very annoying to deal with. So we'll actually see if that kills him. It should. Yeah, so you can see that got like 4 guys. And then the next wave will spawn. So I'll kind of show that again, but you're gonna quickly, like, you're gonna line this up. You're aiming like right here to above the door frame in the middle of the white. So you can kind of see like that's perfectly in the door frame, and that's in the middle of the white section. And you're gonna aim in, and you're gonna throw a grenade. And then from here, I will corner peek, and I will quickly. You're gonna want to kill the RPG guy, and then this is the next guy you need to take out. So I actually didn't kill the RPG guy, but you can see it needs to be done pretty quickly. You can kill this guy before the guy on the right will start lighting you up. But what I would recommend is shooting this guy with the M4, because you can shoot out this cover here, so it's a little bit easier. And then at this point, I take out the deagle. So take out the small guys. There's a heavy armored dude, but until it's just him, like, okay, I missed. You're gonna, like, you would normally take that guy out. He's kind of being annoying because he's sitting in a not so normal spot. But you're going to move forward, and after, it's usually just the armor guy. You'll move forward, you'll grab the sniper, and then I come back here. And then, okay, so that took him out. And then there should be another wave. There's a guy over here. Don't worry about him. We're going to take out these other 2 guys. Try to aim for the headshots on the armor guys, because it does do a little bit, like, it's a one-shot versus multiple shots. And then after you kill that second armor guy, you're going to move up here. And the main reason, I'll wait behind this box. So the main reason you didn't kill the guy on the left is this guy in front of us now, he has deagle ammo. So this will give us more ammo for an upcoming fight. So I'll kind of wait a little bit. You can just wait till he gets closer, and then you can blind fire him. But this just makes sure that you have the ammo to pick up. And then I will come to this box, and then there'll be another one here. You'll light him up, and you'll wait here. And there's going to be a shotgunner. He's going to shoot, and then you can just kind of take him out. You can probably blind fire him, but it's just safer. And then what I do is I come up here, and I get in cover. And you're going to aim up here. You're going to pull yourself out of cover. So you can kind of see I was trying to explain it, but you're going to get in cover, and then you're going to just slightly pull yourself out, and you're going to corner peek it. And you'll be able to take these guys out, but the whole point is so you can take them out, like, so that guy actually got me, the guy on the lower side, but you're doing that so you can take those 2 guys out before they can kind of, like, jump across and start shooting at you. You don't usually have to worry about the guy on the lower side. And you're also, yeah, so I also wait here because now, like, you have this guy to deal with, so you'll throw grenades at him. Might need to blind fire him, but you kind of have to watch him because he will come from back here. I'm going to leave that guy for a second, but he usually comes from this door, and he'll either come around to the left or he'll come around to the right, and you'll still have that guy behind the pillar. So if he comes around to the right, you can just, like, chuck 2 grenades right here when the armor guy gets close, and you'll take both out. Otherwise, you can throw him about, like, right here when he gets close enough, or even a little bit further back if you need to. And then this guy, like, again, like, you'll just corner peek them if you do, like, if there are guys up there. But this guy that's behind the pillar doesn't generally, like, he doesn't ever light you up. I think it's because I was explaining things and I was going a little slow. And then right here, as soon as you see lasers, Like, the lasers show up as soon as you see them, RC. And this will just kind of set Elena up to say this faster. It will get her into position a little bit faster, so you don't have to just stand here for like 3 to 5 seconds doing nothing. So it kind of just makes this happen faster. And then I just kind of wait behind this pillar. It takes her a second to climb up and kick it down. So she'll kick it down. We're going to climb up now. And then I take cover here, get more ammo, plus there's 1 grenade here. And then you want to keep the deagle, so do not pick up the pistol. And then you're just going to jump over here. And there's 2 ways to do this. You can actually climb around to the side and climb all the way up. I prefer to just take these guys out because there's 2 grenades that I want, but you have to be a little careful. They can actually spot you and stuff. So you'll take them out, and then you'll climb up this way. And then what I do is I get in cover behind this box, and it seems to prioritize the grenades, but I already have full, but I'll pick up both. I'll usually have 3 at this point. And then you'll jump up here, and you'll kind of hold up left to get this one, and then far, like, up and right, and then just mostly right. Like, those are kind of how the jumps work. And then for this, I kind of roll to pick this up. You kind of want to get on this side. And now we're at, like, the bridge. The reason this is so bad is because there's a soft lock here. And I thought for a while that I had a strat that avoided it, but I recently found out that that's not the case. So there is one way to deal with the soft lock, but it does require a little bit of practice and precision. So this first phase, you can take these guys out as fast as you want. There's 6 guys up here, 5 snipers and 1 RPG. If you take out this guy, the RPG, you'll actually get rid of that sniper. And then with these guys, you don't even need to aim in. Actually, you can still swap so you can shoot faster, but just line the circle on these guys. So I was actually a little bit to the left, but you can quickly take these guys out and then grab the ammo here, and you're going to wait here. And so here's how this works. There is like 3 different waves of enemies. So this first wave is coming in right now. You can see there's like 4 or 5 guys, and then there's 2 snipers sitting in the back. So when you kill 1 guy, you will spawn the next wave of enemies. And when you kill 2 additional guys, you will spawn the final wave. The problem is on the final wave, there's 2 enemies. I don't know why it happens. There's 3 enemies that come through on the final wave, but 2 of them can block each other, and will potentially, one or the other will stay, or will get stuck behind the door. And if that happens, you will get soft lock. So you'll kill all the enemies, or will look like it, but you won't actually, because there's one behind the door who you cannot kill. And you'll notice you have the soft lock. 1, Drake will say something when you know you've cleared it, but 2, if you cross this balance beam here, you'll actually just hit a death barrier. So it's a super annoying thing. There is somewhat a strat, and I'm going to show it, that I found kind of works for this, but it does take some practice. So what I've done, what I found works is we're going to kill 2, and we're going to spawn the first wave. So I'm going to RC, and we're going to go through this real quick. So you can aim at these guys if you don't like doing the other way. It doesn't really matter too much, but if you get comfortable with it, you can do that. And so after you kill them, you're going to come up here behind the box, and you're going to wait a sec. And I'm going to kill the front 2 guys, okay? So 1, 2, and now I'm going to reload. And basically, that's spawning in the next wave of enemies. And so there's like 2 guys that are spawning in right now, and I'm reloading so I can make sure that when I do this next section, I don't mess up. So I'm gonna wait a second. Like as soon as I come out of the reload, I'm gonna shoot one of these 2 guys, whoever's closest. That way, because once they get in cover, they'll start lighting you up. So I'll shoot one of these guys, and then immediately what you're gonna do is you're gonna aim for about right here, so above this white pillar, okay? Like you're gonna shoot one, and you're immediately gonna aim at the white pillar. And this is where it takes a little bit of like practice, because it is hard to see these guys. It's really far away. Plus there's smoke, and they're wearing black on top of it, so they are pretty hard to see. But that's about where you're gonna aim. So I'm gonna shoot them. I'm probably gonna get lit up, and you can see there's a guy, like they came in. So you really just need to shoot one of the guys on the right, and that will usually prevent them from getting stuck. But you could see I shot one, and then there's the other two guys. So everyone made it through, and then at that point, once you know, like, hey, you've seen those 3 enemies run through that door, you know you're not going to get soft locked. So if you only see 2 come in, and you shot, and you don't think, like, or you know you missed or whatever, then you're probably going to have to restart. But if you know, like, it's kind of tough because it can also be tough to tell if you got the kill. You're just going to have to, like, look for the blood or maybe the body flopping around. But that's kind of, like, you'll know at that point if you're getting soft locked or not. That's kind of the main thing. And then I'll show this again, just full speed. That way you can kind of see. That's pretty much like the gist of the whole strat. But kill those 5 guys, you'll wait here. I'm going to wait until they cross to about, like, those 2 pillars in the back. It's because it's a little bit easier to see them. But take them out, reload, let those 2 guys spawn, and then kill the front guy, and then we're going to aim here. And yeah, you can see I got 1, and I got the back guy. So we're good. I can't get soft locked. You have additional ammo here, so just pick it up as you need. Guy was... Lena just saved that guy, but... don't overpeak. Like, don't just sit here like, okay, I'm gonna wait for him to stand up, because these snipers will one-shot you if you are overpeaking for too long. It's about like 5 or 7 seconds, but you could hear right there. Drake said that's the last of them. That's what you're looking for. That's how you know if you got soft locked. When you do this enough, you'll know, because it's only the last wave of enemies. You'll know if you see 2 or 3. But you could see, like, that's where I aimed. I'm standing behind this box, and I aimed about, like, right here, like above that white pillar on the left side. And, like, you're just gonna wait. If you shoot one of them, you're generally pretty good, because there's a guy... I think it's 2 on the left and 1 on the right, but the very front guy doesn't seem to cause the problem. It's the fact that there's a guy on the left and right that come at the same time, and I think that's what causes the block. So you shoot the guy on the right, and that seems to just clear up your problems. And then at this point, like, you still should have a good amount of deagle ammo from everything we picked up prior. And then you save this one, because this is going to make this a little bit easier. But after you've done that, you're just going to roll down here and grab the ammo, and then just make your way onto here. And then I'll reload this on the bridge, because you don't want to jump on this, because it's pretty easy to fall. But the death plane's about, like, right here, so if you do get soft lock, just you'll know if you ever try it. And then you'll get to here, and at this point you're pretty much past the soft lock, so it's nice when you don't have to deal with it. But that is the way to eliminate it, is shoot the guy, obviously. And then what you want to do here is you're just going to hold forward, and then when you get to, like, about the pillar, like the middle of it, you're just going to start jumping. So wait until the middle, and that'll kind of, like, line up so you don't, like, it lines up so you don't catch one of these, like, as they break, because sometimes if you do it too early, you'll, like, catch the edge of this and you'll fall down and have to pull yourself up. So I found if you wait till about then, you can avoid that. And we're just gonna keep making our way this way. And then there's another potential soft lock, which is, you know, the bridge is amazing. You're gonna jump over to this corner, or come over here, and then I wait about a second or 2. Like, wait until that wood passes you or whatever. Like, it's just enough time, like, that you're not sitting there forever, but it's not like you're immediately going. And this is a lot less of a soft lock, but it's like a camera thing, and I'll show you when we get up there. But you just want to wait about, like, a second and a half. You're going to make your way up this way. And it happens about right here. So it's this camera. If you go too fast, I don't know why it happens, this camera will somehow not pan with you when you're making these jumps. It's not something that I could probably show you, but you can kind of see when I jump, the camera pans with Drake, right? So I get up here, I'll make the jump, and the camera pans upwards. Basically, you kind of skip one of those. And so the game essentially doesn't recognize you're as far on this bridge as you are. So if you wait a second or so, 1 to 2 seconds, it's found that pretty much will eliminate it happening. But it's only if you go too fast. And then you'll just kind of keep, once you know you haven't gotten that, you'll just keep going, making your way up the bridges. as fast as possible, but that's the one thing that can happen. But it will only happen once generally, so if it does happen, you can just RC, and then you'll be back in that section. And then from here, you can just jump and just press triangle. But those are the two big things to watch out for, is the bridge is just really dumb, lots of soft locks. And then once we're here, I wait till I'm on the stairs, and then I just roll.
Right behind you.
We're getting close.
And then on this last one, you can just jump, and you'll just jump into a cutscene.
Here's Lazarevich. Stand up. Stay alert.
Okay, and so now we're on this fight. So this fight's not too bad. There's one thing that I usually try to keep. So you're going to have your deagle out, and you're going to want to shoot this guy. This guy has deagle ammo, so kind of like pay attention to where his gun goes, because if it's up here, you're going to want to pick it up. If not, it's probably best to just leave it. But I'll shoot it. You can see it landed up there. And then you're going to go behind this corner. And I take my sniper out. There's 4 guys. Start taking them out. You'll take these 2, and then the other 2, they'll be over here. So one comes from like over here, and he'll come behind this box, and then the last guy will come through the middle here. And then as soon as you kill the 4th guy, reload and stare at this door. And you're gonna do this like quick swap every bullet, and there's 3 guys. And then when you do that, come back here, and I take the deagle out for this. I start deagling these guys. You'll kill 3, and then you're gonna try to headshot this guy. So it's gonna be a little challenging. And then at this point, there's 2 enemies left. You have the grenade launcher, so you get him. He's the guy you want to prioritize, and then you have this guy, and he's got the M4. So I try to kill him behind there because it's a lot easier to get the kill, and it's a lot harder for them to kill you, opposed as to if you come up here. And then what you're gonna want to do is go pick up the deagle ammo, and then what I like to do is I like to go get the M4 for this. I don't know where it went, to be honest. There it is. Okay, it went into the wall. And then you start taking these guys out. I kind of sit behind this pillar. There's a sniper above you. He cannot really see you if you're kind of sitting over here, but you have to deal with that every now and then. But you'll kill those 2 guys, and then there'll be a guy that spawns over here. Kill him. There'll be another guy on this roof. And then I will take out this guy first. You can aim for the head if you want. You may not have a ton of ammo at this point, so you might have to use the deagle. And then once you kill them, pick up the grenade launcher. And I jump this way. You'll land on this, roll, because otherwise you'll literally grab this, and that's kind of annoying. And then when you get past it, you can jump. And then come over here and pick up the additional grenade launcher ammo. And then to open the door, you got to be on the left side, so you got to go around Elena. And then I'll roll down the stairs, and then from here I'll roll, and then I'll jump about like 3 times. And when you get to like, it's like right before this rubble is where you want to do it. That's about the spot. Otherwise, if you do it a little too early, you watch Drake go through this really slow walk. It's about like a couple seconds, but a little bit faster to just run to that spot than force him to go through a slow animation of it. And then here, you kind of get a little bit of a break from all the fights and stuff. Wait for the box. And we're gonna monkey bar again. So here, you can press up like as far as possible. It doesn't really let you go too much further than this because she's gonna drop the bridge here. And you can just make this transition pretty easily. And then here, I will jump to this far left wall. Not that wall, like this stone right here. And then you can jump here. And then when you get to the second one, you can jump up. And then you can hold up left to get here. And then I jump all the way over here next to Elena. Because you're going to be, when you peek on this, you're going to be peeking, like it's going to be a right shoulder peek. You're going to want to take these 2 guys out. So quickly take them out, pull out the grenade launcher. And you're going to want to aim for the left side of this door. And you'll get those guys, and then there will be a shield here. And then I'll push up. There's just this guy left. So he's usually hiding behind this cabinet. But that's kind of what you're just looking for. You have to do it pretty quickly. Like, you might, if you miss those 2 guys and you die, you'll restart right back there. But if you kill those 2 guys, you're going to get up quickly. You're going to switch to this, and you're just going to aim for this left side of the door. Because you can see, you can catch all these enemies otherwise. Otherwise, like the sniper guy or the deagle guy will come up here, and everyone else would kind of disperse, and it's just easier. And you also you need to pick up the deagle ammo for the next fight, so helps to kill him here, so you don't have to go run up the stairs or whatever. And then you're gonna keep making your way this way. And then once you hit the door here, this is the end of the chapter. So it's a long chapter, a lot of fights and some soft locks, but once you get past here, you're into one of the last. You're in chapter 23, which is one of the last longer chapters. It's about like a 11 to 12 minute chapter. So that's it for the chapter 22 part 2 tutorial. The rest of the video will be a speed run showing from where we started at the bridge to the end of the chapter, showing everything put together along with all my inputs. Hopefully that helps, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next chapter tutorial.
Sitting ducks down here. Get me up that ladder.
Elena, come on. I'll boost you up. Watch yourself up there.
All right, here. Come on.
The last of them.
Let's get across that bridge. There they are.
Son of a bitch. We don't have much time. We're gonna hurt.
Come on!
And there she goes.
Right behind you. Run! Keep going!
Oh boy.
Hey! You still down there?
Yes! crossing a bridge with you again.
Deal.
Alright, let's get these doors open.
Okay.
Come on, give me a hand.
Oh.
Be careful.
Right behind you.
We're getting close. Get back. There's Lazarevich.
Stand guard. Stay alert.
Where's Schaefer?
I don't know. We must be holding him up there. See. I don't think so. That's right. All right, I'll get it.
Okay.
Go.
Oh.
Whoa. All right, just like the fire escape.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
When you get up there, kick it down.
Oh. Oh no.
I didn't mean literally.
Oh. Hang on. Back away. Special delivery.
That'll work. Good thinking.
Okay. Here we go. Oh. Ow. You hanging in there?
Yeah, cute.
Alright. There you go.
We're getting closer.
Hey.
Keep your head down. Come on, follow me.
Oh.
Up there. That must be where they're holding Schaefer.
What?
Ah, crap. Get down.